Hello, welcome to Romantic Wednesdays with Poetry. I'm Alisa Agnes, your host, and I believe it's time to get real and spill some tea or coffee. So today I will continue talking about fun love and experiments, and today you will learn more about Javas and Epitaph for March. These poems are kind of short, just like last week, and also I think they are kind of deep and maybe about love a bit and about just life and death, but well, you will see later. So at first let me read you the first poem. It's called Jewels. Rocks on my wrist, the same chain on your neck. It's like a leash of invisible string you've put on. So yeah, that's all. And right now I have to explain what it's about. And it's about this moment when I bought such a bracelet a few years ago. It was made of such literally rocks, and later I've noticed that my boy had a very similar necklace and it looked like it was made of the same kind of rocks I had in my bracelet, and I just laughed about this situation right in this poem. It's like he wanted to connect with me in this kind of way, and I made a joke that my bracelet is simply the leash and the fact that he had it on his neck, such a funny situation. And this poem is kind of about love, and it's like making a joke that you, the women, you are in charge and you have power in this relationship, but it's just a joke. So I hope nobody gets offended here, because it's just a joke, and it's just meant to make you laugh, not make you mad. So I feel like I can't say anything more about Javas, so I hope I can move on to the second poem right now, which is totally different. It's not so fun as this poem that I just talked about, because it's Epitaph for March. And I will read you this poem right now, and later I will tell you a few words about this. And it's a deeper one. So that's Epitaph for March. Black pigeon sitting in the window, astonished, an innocent joke about death thrown in the air. Maybe that's a secret visitor from the afterlife, tempted by the empty house's dirt and garbage. Yep, that's all. And black pigeon, what is that? It's simply a crow. Yep. Because nobody has ever seen a black pigeon, I guess, because they are usually kinda blue or gray. These feathers have such a very specific color. And there's also the white pigeons, Holy Spirit and such vibes. And in this situation, it's just a metaphor for a crow. In my culture, it is believed that they are bringing bad news if they sit on the windowsill of your house or apartment, and it is believed that those bad news can be also about somebody's death, somebody from people who live in that house or apartment, or just somebody from the family. And well, this poem is about such a situation when such a bird gives you a message and comes to your house or apartment, and you make a joke about air, kinda in the same time, and later you get very sad news that somebody from your family passes away. So yep, it was March, probably the pandemic period of time, so it was a very tough time for many people, and this poem is simply all about that. And also I feel like the last sentence also needs to be the last line of this poem also needs to be explained. So imagine that there's in that apartment only one person, and this person passes away, and then such a crowd comes to this apartment and to the window, and they sit on the window, and it's like maybe they were tempted because they kind of feel like this house is empty now, so there's only garbage and dust inside and nothing more. Yeah, it's kind of dark and very sad, and also very real, because as I've said, the real situation inspired me. Right now I don't remember who passed away, but somebody just, from my family. And as I've said, during the pandemic, I think a lot of us lost someone, and if not, you are lucky. Because when I look at the recent 5 years, I just realized that so many people I used to know are gone right now. And I especially mean my father here. So, yep, if you feel like nobody has passed away during the pandemic, then you just should be happy, you should hug your loved ones and family members, and to remember that you never know when the meeting you're just attending of those good moments you have with your family or friends, you never know when it may be the last day, the last moment you'll ever remember or you ever have with them. So yep, it's a really sad poem. As you can see, it's very deep because it's actually about death, and I feel like I've said everything about it. So I guess it's time to tell you now what to expect in the next 2 episodes, because one episode will be a bonus one about a song, Only You, a very clever title, I know, but it was written when I was 13. So yep, this song has a very special kind of a story, and I will tell you more about this in one of upcoming episodes. And another one will be about the continuation of One Love and Experiments, and it will be the last episode from this cycle, because we have only 2 poems left here. One title is To Be a Flower, so it's about flowers, and it's a pretty long poem, not just like these 2 that you heard about today. And the second title is metaphysical polybical drama. I will tell you more about this title and what it means in the next episode, or actually in 2 weeks, you will see. And also, it's kinda a very short drama in the form of a poem. So, yep, if you don't have my debut book yet, then maybe check out my store. Maybe there's any sale going on, you never know. And well, this last poem is something that you simply must look at to understand the structure, because it's literally a little drama. But also you can find all my poetry recordings on Patreon, so if you wanna support my show, you can find all files out there, and I always give you new episodes and new recordings a month before they come out, so if you like to check it out, you can find it all on Patreon. And also there's a free way of checking out my poetry works. It's simply called YouTube. I mean, when I drop those videos with poems, there are always these poems written in the descriptions of these videos. Yep. So I think that's all that I wanted to tell you today. So thank you so much for listening, and just until the next time. Yep.